Welcome back. Got my latest little tool haul here, and of course there's some made in Japan items, but also some items from some different countries. I don't just exclusively get Japanese stuff, although I am attracted to it. So this brand, this company Trusco, they make all kinds of industrial tools, but you also see their toolboxes around. They make really cool metal toolboxes. I don't believe they actually make them. Toyo, I believe, makes them, which is another Japanese manufacturer. All their stuff is made in Japan, Nihonsei, whatever you want to say. And this one is the T190 metal toolbox. So let's take a look here. Okay, the Trusco T190, 190 millimeters long, and that's in there. Okay, so you can see, made in Japan. This is a small metal toolbox, and it is, man, it's stout. So let's take a look at it. So first impressions, this is my first Trusco toolbox, or Toyo toolbox. The paint or powder coat, very even, looks very nice, very clean manufacturing. Very nice indeed. Very sturdy, heavier than I thought it would be. And that is 190 millimeters by 100 millimeters. So kind of a cool little toolbox. This thing is just a mat for inside of it. A little piece of foam. So that's all that is. So we can keep our various Japanese accoutrements in there. Okay, now let's check out the other one. This is also an identical T190 in a lighter gray. And Trusco makes all kinds of, you'll notice they're the same models, Trusco and Toyo, but they make all kinds of cool metal toolboxes. They remind me of toolboxes that American-made toolboxes from the 40s and 50s and 60s. So again, very sturdy, very nicely manufactured, very clean manufacturing. You can see there's dimples on here and the reverse dimple, so they stack. So you can stack those like that. So kind of neat, just for if you have small accessories and pens and different things like that, that'll work nicely. So that's the Trusco T-190 toolbox. And what else we got? I got some PB Swiss items here. These are knurled center punches. This is a PB Swiss 705.2 center punch, and the knurling on these is very nice, beautiful manufacturing on the PB Swiss items. In fact, let's see, could even compare it to a Koken knurled item. So which one's nicer? Well, I have to say the PB Swiss is actually a little nicer in their manufacturing. So very beautiful. These are identical to just two punches there. And then there's a 5mm punch here, part number 715.5, and these are all serialized. PB Swiss stuff is all serialized. They really, seems like they tightly control their manufacturing. Beautiful knurling on that. 5mm punch, and a bigger 9mm punch, part number 715.9, and good size on that. The knurling feels very nice. Beautiful manufacturing on these PB Swiss items. Essentially perfect. You can see even here at the edge of the knurl, it's very sharp, very clean. We can see on this koken, it's pretty good, but you can see here on the end there's a little bit of push in the material. It's been pushed out. It's not as sharp as the PB Swiss knurling, which is, I mean, absolutely perfect. It really is. So some PB Swiss punches there, and so I figured I'd use my Swiss Army knife for this one. And then also from, a country that you don't see much manufacturing visibly in our lives. These are two deburring tools. These are I bought these as Shaviv brand. They're it's a brand of Vargus, which is an Israeli company. These are made in Israel, Eretz Israel, and these are just deburring tools. So you don't see much come out of Israel. There's a lot of plastic products that come out of Israel, and agricultural drip irrigation kind of stuff, but you don't see many tools. So I grabbed these. They're just deburring tools for deburring your parts. So we have the Shaviv, and these are non-replaceable. These are essentially disposable, you could say. I don't really use these all the time, but when you need them to deburr a part, here they are. So that's the Shaviv branded one. This one is branded Vargus or Vargus. I don't know exactly why the different branding. When I bought them, they had the same branding on the picture, so that's always something which kind of is annoying to me. But Israel and little deburring tools. So that is Vargus and Shaviv and PB Swiss and Trusco. So I just wanted to, the reason I got these is basically just because they were made in Israel and they're kind of a unique item. And lastly, just kind of a couple fun items from KTC and Nepros. So these are just these are actually just branded mugs from, and I'm a Nepros fan, I really am. These Nepros Rogo Sutaku Magu. So stackable mug from Nepros and KTC. Let's take a look. These are just fun items. So an eye-popping KTC mug. I drink a lot of coffee, so these will be put into use. In fact, I even have coffee right here. So I drink a lot of coffee. Let's check out the Nepros one. Nepros. So I got a Nepros mug now and a KTC one, and they stack. So stackable mugs from KTC and Nepros. So this has just been a fun little tool haul from, we got Japanese items, Swiss items, and Israeli items. So thanks for watching. I do have some really cool stuff coming in, another Nepros haul, so stay tuned for that. And we'll check that one out when it comes up. Thanks for watching.